Over the past 3 winters, Project Snowstorm has opened a riveting new window into the lives of one of the most remarkable birds on the planet, the snowy owl. What started as a rapid response to an epic invasion of snowy owls in the winter of 2013 and 2014 has grown into one of the largest collaborative raptor research projects in North America. Snowstorm involves more than 45 scientists, banders, wildlife veterinarians, and pathologists, affiliated with dozens of organizations, agencies, and institutions, all of whom are dedicated to learning more about the movements and ecology of these majestic white hunters. Our team includes some of the most experienced snowy owl experts in North America who've been working with these birds for decades. Everything we do, from tracking owls with high-tech transmitters, to working with airports to minimize the danger both to planes and owls, to laboratory tests for toxins like mercury and rat poison, all of this is funded entirely by donations from the public. Our goal is to help unlock the mysteries of the snowy owl's migration and its winter ecology during a time of the year when many of the owls leave the relative safety of the Arctic and move south to landscapes dominated by humans. In just 3 years, we've been stunned and repeatedly surprised by what we've learned. Some of the most interesting discoveries have come from the more than 40 snowy owls we've tagged with cutting-edge GPS GSM transmitters, which have allowed us to follow these birds across years of time and thousands of miles of travel with staggering precision, whether they're perched on icebergs in the Canadian Arctic, hunting the grasslands of the Great Plains, or hanging out on the rooftops of Boston. No one has ever tracked snowy owls in such incredible detail. Take the bird we call Buckeye. After spending the winter of 2014-2015 in Michigan and northern Ohio, this adult female snowy owl migrated north to the Canadian Arctic, then returned to Lake Erie last winter, a journey of more than 6,000 miles, her every twist and turn recorded with remarkable clarity. Every year, in fact, our partners at Cellular Tracking Technologies expand what their already amazing transmitters are capable of recording. The latest advance are newly miniaturized accelerometers, which sense even slight movements and give us a second-by-second record of each tagged owl's activity, right down to every wing beat it makes. And CTT continues to supply the transmitters at their own cost, an in-kind donation that thus far has meant savings of more than $80,000 to Project Snowstorm. So why do we study snowy owls? Well, there are a couple of reasons. Project Snowstorm has unlocked details about their winter ecology that we simply didn't know, or which were poorly documented. That knowledge is critical for protecting them from a fast-changing world. To take just one example, the flight speed and altitude data that our tagged owls provide, the first time such information has been available for any species of owl anywhere in the world, may prove critical to preventing conflicts as industrial wind farms rise on and around the Great Lakes, where many of these owls spend the winter, and on their migration routes north and south through areas where wind farms are increasingly common. While we may consider the Arctic a remote and dangerous place, the real challenge for snowy owls actually comes when they try to coexist with us, down here in the south, with our speeding vehicles, high-tension electrical lines, thundering jet planes, environmental toxins, and a host of other dangers. But even the Arctic isn't as secure as it once was. The climate there is changing faster than anywhere else on Earth, with potentially dire consequences for snowies. In the breeding season, the owls depend on superabundant lemmings to provide the food they need. But in parts of the Arctic, the periodic lemming cycle has already collapsed because of climate change, and with it, snowy owl numbers. Nor are snowy owls nearly as common as we once believed. Because the owls are highly nomadic, scientists now realize that we had for decades badly overestimated the global snowy owl population, which is likely only a tenth of what we once thought, barely more than 30,000 of these great owls worldwide. So the work we do at Project Snowstorm is more important than ever, and we're able to do it because of you. Our sole support comes from the public, and every penny we raise goes directly into the research. As you explore our site and learn more about our work, we hope you'll consider a tax-deductible gift to help Project Snowstorm, and help to make this a safer world for one of the planet's most majestic animals. Thanks.